Now we're starting to record, and I can tell you something about what happened on the trip. Finally, I can talk about the trip. This is Saturday, and we've just had breakfast, and Ralph is out on the deck relaxing in the sun. The ship is leaving here and going on. We're going to be traveling for a couple of hours. Well, we left on Wednesday, and we drove to Springfield, Missouri. We were going to get an early start for the trip, just to be on the safe side so that we wouldn't miss our flight, 6 a.m. flight to St. Louis. So we went to Springfield and we got a motel. We had a terrible deluge of rain and tornadoes, but in the morning when we got up at 4:30, got on the plane, everything was okay with TWA. Then we flew to St. Louis, and then we got on another plane to Miami. And here we arrived as our Pan Am transfer plane to the Provincials left. What happened? The church travel agency had given us an 8 a.m. flight, but they were wrong, because there was no 8 a.m. flight. There was only an 8:45 flight. So here we're 45 minutes late getting on the plane, and on top of that, the plane, something was slow there, so we had another half an hour, so we were late. And then, to top that, there are no flights till tomorrow. Well, by then, the ship is gone. So what do we do? Oh, boy. It was stress time. Hours later, miles of walking from ticket place to ticket place, we finally got us and our bags on a 5:30 flight to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. What happened, we had called the main office in Maine and told them what happened, and she said, run back to the Pan Am and Customs office and ask for George Willett. He's in charge of the whole Pan Am operation there. And he knows Luther Blount, and Luther Blount is in the terminal right now because he missed his flight. He came from Rhode Island, and there was two other ladies that also came from I think Philadelphia, and they had missed their flight too, just like we did. They, because of fog. So now there was 5 of us. So we paged him 3 times, couldn't find him. But anyway, we had tickets on the same plane that he was going to go. And so finally, towards the end, we found him, and there we were, the 5 of us were, and 2 hangers-on, 2 other people that were going to the Provincials also, not in our group, but we all stuck together. So we got off on that plane. We were so excited. We were on our way. Then we landed in Port-au-Prince in Haiti. So by this time it's 8 o'clock at night, you know. So we had to stay there a while. And then we took a flight out of there, and we went to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Then we were pulling in at 10 o'clock, you know, and then Luther got us rooms. He had wired ahead and asked a travel agency to have someone meet us, and this guy was there, you know, and he took us and he got us rooms. 289 pesos it cost, which is like $43 for the room and breakfast. Now the room was very sparse. In fact, it was just a little bit larger than the size of my foyer in my house. No TV, of course not. No dressers. There was one window. If you looked out the window, you saw this barbed wire fence. So at 11:30 we took our showers and we went to sleep. The bed had no headboard, but someone had painted this lovely headboard on the wall there, except that whoever it was, had used this hard pinkish purple color. It wasn't nauseous looking. But we didn't care. God, we were so happy to have a bed and to sit down and relax and go to sleep.